Hey everyone, my name is Patricia and this presentation will focus on auto burglary in Los Angeles, California. The purpose of this presentation is to discuss auto burglary and be able to conduct an analysis on the crime data that was provided by the LAPD. The dates that this analysis was conducted focuses on January 1st to January 31st, 2023. And I will be able to discuss about my results on the spatial analysis conducted and suggest strategies for improvement. What is auto burglary? Auto burglary is also known as car break-ins. It is the forced entry or illegal entry to a vehicle with the means of stealing property. This is the most common type of property crime and can happen in the dark or even in broad daylight, and it can be committed by amateur thieves or professional criminals. There is no expertise needed to break into a vehicle. Los Angeles auto burglary data, January 1st to January 31st, 2023. LAPD auto burglary data analysis. After locating crime data from LAPD that was provided to the public, I downloaded it and exported the data into an Excel sheet. Since this Excel sheet included data from at least 5 years back and crime incidents that included arson, homicide, burglary, petty theft, etc., I needed to conduct data cleaning to focus on my desired crime, which was auto burglary, and I focused the time period of these crime incidents committed from January 1st to January 31st, 2023. After this data cleaning, I added the data into ArcGIS for spatial analysis. One of the goals in this analysis was to be able to observe through this map the hotspots within LA. So as you can see here in the legend, the darker shades indicate where the most density occurs, which is the darker red and the lighter red. And pretty much I use the kernel density map because it calculates the density of features in a neighborhood. So as you can see here, you can actually observe the areas that are mostly frequented by this crime. Same kernel density map, just with the crime incident points plotted onto the map so you can kind of get a better idea of the distribution of the crimes versus the hotspots in the neighborhood. Another map I decided to use, I used the geoprocessing tool of the hexagonal optimized hotspot. As you can see here on the legend as well, the hotspot with the 99% confidence is the darker shades, and this very light yellow is a non-significant. Just kind of verifying the area, which is downtown LA, which has been the one with the most density in this analysis. Although there's many factors that can contribute to this data count, it is important to compare between the victim sex. As you can see here, there's quite a difference between female and male counts of victims. This can be caused maybe by the type of car one drives, by the area in which one parks, or simply leaving items in plain sight. This chart compares data counts of crimes committed throughout the month of January. As you can see here, auto burglary is a very prevalent and consistent crime that occurs on a daily basis. There's not a single day that goes with at least 25 auto burglaries committed in LA. And then this chart is area data counts. As you can see, it's very easy to point out how Central Avenue is the area with the most counts on auto burglaries, and as seen before on the other maps, Central is part of the downtown LA, which is the area with the most density on hotspots. Based on my analysis on the LA auto burglaries, there are some strategies that I would like to introduce. Increase public awareness. It is very important to educate the public on the risks and consequences and also explaining ways that can prevent it. For example, locking cars, parking in well-lighted and populated areas, hiding cash, hiding valuable items such as phones, wallets, purses, etc. Also, we can increase police presence, we can increase undercover operations, more patrolling in areas of hotspots, and just innovate law enforcement tactics. Lastly, increase security measures. We can begin by installing better lighting in parking lots and other areas where vehicles are parked, hopefully making it more difficult for criminals to operate under the cover of darkness. and installing security cameras in hotspot areas where there's currently none, and pushing incentives for the public to install dash cams in their vehicles, along with other anti-theft systems. And this concludes my presentation. I really hope you guys liked it, and thank you so much for your attention.